right, we are into section 7.7, which is going to be fractions over fractions. So here we have 2/7 over 8/21s, and that's the same as writing 2/7 divided by 8/21. And remember, when we are dividing by fractions, we need to remember the phrase keep, change, flip. So you're going to have 2/7. You're going to keep that. You're going to change this to multiplication. And we're going to flip the last one. Okay, here we check. 2 goes into 2 one time. 2 goes into 8 4 times. Now, how about 3 and 21? Well, they both have 7. So 7 goes in 21 3 times. 7 goes into this 1 time. And so in the end, I have 1 times 3 over 1 times 4 with a final answer of 3/4. Okay, now we can move on to something like this. Here again, I already have it set up as a fraction, so that's like writing that as 4 plus x over 8 divided by 4 plus x, x over 4. Okay, and remember, you want to put parentheses around these. Okay, as soon as you see adding and subtracting within a fraction, just put parentheses around them. So then you have 4 plus x over 8. Change the division to multiplication, and then let's flip the multiplication. Okay, I can check my crosses. My 8 and 4 have 4 in common, so that becomes 1. That stays 2. And then I have x, 4 plus x, 4 plus x, so my final answer is 1/2. And then we get on to something that looks like this. So the first thing I need to do is I'm going to write it like this. So I've got 4 plus 4 over y minus 4 divided by parentheses y plus 3 over y minus 4. Okay, so if I could ignore the second part for just a minute, let's just deal with this first part, or the top half. Okay, what do I need to be able to do to be able to add 4 plus 4 over y minus 4? Well, I need a common denominator. Okay, so, well, here I go. I'm going to put this over 1 and multiply the top and bottom by y minus 4 and y minus 4. All right, so that would give me 4y minus 16 plus 4 over y minus 4 divided by, and again here I need to be able to get a common denominator to be able to add y to 3 over y minus 4. So I'm going to multiply both sides by y minus 4, y minus 4. So I've got it to be able to divide by, then I'll have y squared minus 4y plus 3 all over y minus 4. Oops. Okay. Now I want to combine like terms. So I've got 4y minus 12 over y minus 4 divided by y squared minus 4y plus 3 all over y minus 4. Okay, so now I've got it all simplified. The other thing I'm going to do, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do my keep, change, flip, but at the same time I'm going to factor. Okay, so if I look at this numerator here, I note that there is a 4 in common. So I'm going to pull out that 4, my greatest common factor, leaving me y minus 3 over y minus 4, parentheses, multiplication. Now I'm going to flip so that my y minus 4 goes up on top. And on the bottom, I'm going to factor what was my numerator. So I've got a y and a y, and minus, minus, 1, and 3. My insides give me 1x. My outsides give me 3x, or negative 3x. So negative 1 plus negative 3 does equal that negative 4. Now I can cancel, cancel. I'm going to check my other crosses. That gives me a y minus 3, and that gives me a y minus 3, leaving me 4 on the top and y minus 1 on the bottom. Okay, so with these, you just take it one step at a time. And it is okay that, see how many steps this took me, okay? And it is okay to do more. So you may do your change, and then you might factor second. You may not do it all at one go. That's okay. Take each step as you can see them. Again, here's another one. Okay, so this is, remember, 2 plus 18 over y divided by, divided by parentheses 1 minus 81 over y squared. Okay, I need to be able to add these, so I need to make a common denominator, put this over 1, multiply top and bottom by y. Therefore, I have 2y plus 18 all over y divided by, okay, I'm going to put this over 1, so it's 1 over 1, multiply y squared. So therefore, I will have y squared minus 81 over y squared. Okay, now I'm going to do my keep, change, flip, and factor at the same time. So this numerator, I have a greatest common factor, which is 2. So I've got 2 times y plus 9 over y times the y squared comes up on top. Now I'm going to look at this. Can I factor this? And the answer is yes, because this is a perfect square. That's a perfect square, and that's got that minus sign. So that can become y plus 9 and y minus 9. Phew. Let's see. Let's get that done. All right. So checking my crosses, my y and minus 9s cancel. I have a y squared and a y. The y cancels. This becomes y to the 1. So then I'm left with 2 times y all over y minus 9. And that'll be my final answer. So within this section, yes, the original problem looks ugly, but you just got to break it down into simple parts. Deal with each one individually. Take your time. Don't rush. And just do the math I know you guys can do. Email me or ask me questions in class.